Les and I had a very heated argument here yesterday about Utley. I would love to get your opinion on it since you've watched the game and been a part of it for so long. Was that play unacceptable in baseball, or is it because of social media and how it responds to what's going on in games, or is the game played by wusses now, or did he just go over the top and he deserved a 2-game suspension?
Well, you give me a world of choices here. So let me just tell you how I saw that particular play. 30 years ago, no problem. They used to allow slide and rolls. I've seen guys slide. They take a roll. They'll hit a guy in the middle of his body with a shoulder and just flip him up in the air, and they stop double plays like that. It was a much nastier game. These days, it's a much more genteel game. Not saying that these aren't tough guys, because they are. It's just not played the same way. The only problem I had with the Utley slide was simply this. There was no slide marks on the first base side of the bag. I want to see a guy slide, and I don't want to see him go past the bag to take a shot, basically diving into the player at that point. So 2 games, I don't know about 2 games. I mean, you can argue the severity of the penalty till the cows come home. But I do believe that particular slide, I believe that players should slide before the bag. Then if you want to slide over the bag or do whatever, well, that's your prerogative. But in this case, he almost dove into him, and I don't think there was any marks at all on the first base side of second base. That is construed for the most part as something that should be looked at by the league, and they looked at it, and yes, it gave the Dodgers a chance, and probably gave them the win of that second game. But the Mets came back, and they can certainly put an end to it in the ball game today. But I think that he should have been disciplined in some way, shape, or form. I can't really comment whether it was 2 games or 1 game or anything else along those lines. But yeah, I don't like to see guys diving in past the bag into infielders.
I was so happy you brought up that one term. I always wanted this team here to be called the Denver Cows, and they laughed at me when I said that, but I always wanted to hear a broadcaster like Steve Stone be able to say, well, the cows
come home?
Cows are struggling on the road, but just wait till the cows come home.
And that's exactly right. And that's, I mean, that would be a nice thing to call them.